Before the world knew his name and fans followed his every move, Jacob Elordi was just a kid who felt out of place and too restless for the quiet corners of Australia. He left everything behind and gambled on a dream with nothing but a suitcase, a few $100s, and the hunger to make it in Hollywood. Let's find out how he built his fortune in this episode of Behind the Riches. Jacob Elordi was born in Brisbane in 1997 and was the youngest of 4 children. While other kids dreamed casually about sports or music, Jacob's imagination kept drifting towards the big screen. He loved movies, not just watching them, but acting them out, studying them, and copying characters. But as he grew up, so did his height. He started playing rugby, but he kept gravitating towards acting. He performed in school plays, wrote small scenes, and filmed amateur projects with his friends. Jacob began working smaller acting jobs and doing background work as well. And at just 18 years old, he bought a one-way ticket to Los Angeles. Jacob Elordi landed in the city with less than $1,000 to his name, and Hollywood didn't welcome him with open arms. Auditions were brutal and often demoralizing. Casting directors told him he was too tall or too young or too inexperienced. And when money ran out, he slept in his 2004 Mitsubishi parked on Mulholland Drive. Those nights were quiet and lonely, but not empty. He journaled, rehearsed lines, and reminded himself that quitting would make the struggle meaningless. He wasn't asking Hollywood for fame, just a single shot. In 2018, Hollywood finally looked his way. Jacob booked a role in Netflix's teen rom-com, The Kissing Booth. He played Noah Flynn, the charming, rebellious brother figure, and almost overnight became a global name. Fans adored him and his social media exploded. The film was a massive hit among teens and young adults, and 2 sequels soon followed. The sudden attention was intense, but it also changed his life financially. Hollywood knew his name now. He was bankable, and he wasn't sleeping in his car anymore. Then came the role that redefined everything, Nate Jacobs in HBO's Euphoria. Jacob dove into the role, and everyone noticed. This is where the serious money began. He likely earned around $50,000 to $100,000 per episode. And with Euphoria becoming a global phenomenon, Jacob's stock as an actor rose quickly. Jacob Elordi began selecting roles that challenged him creatively while boosting his long-term earning power. In 2023, he portrayed Elvis Presley in the film Priscilla with a quiet intensity that surprised many critics. Then came more films such as Saltburn, Frankenstein, and Wuthering Heights. Reports estimate he started earning hundreds of thousands for these films, with his most recent roles potentially crossing the $1 million mark. Acting may be Jacob's foundation, but it's not his only income stream. He's modeled for major luxury brands, walked runways, and has also appeared in high-profile campaigns. Those deals alone brought him hundreds of thousands in additional income. He also began investing in real estate, purchasing properties in both Los Angeles and Australia. Between acting, modeling, endorsements, and investments, he's built a diverse portfolio that has made him financially secure at a young age. Today, Jacob Elordi's estimated net worth sits around $5 million. Not bad for someone who once counted every dollar just to survive another day in Los Angeles. Jacob Elordi's story isn't just about a rise to fame and fortune, it's about perseverance, and his story is really just beginning. Personally, I didn't know him really until I watched Saltburn and Frankenstein, and I can tell you he's pretty talented, and I'm excited to see what roles he takes on next. What have you enjoyed watching him in the most? If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Want more stories about how your favorite stars, athletes, and entrepreneurs built their fortunes? Leave your suggestions below. And we'll see you next time for another episode of Behind the Riches.